just celebrated our 75th anniversary here last year, and very proud of that. Very, very proud of that. My father got into the business in the early 80s. He converted it over to office furniture where we are today, and that has obviously grown from not only the office but into hospitality, into healthcare.
OFS is a very important part of Du Bois County, and particularly the city of Huntingburg. And it is a long-term player in the furniture industry.
It's getting to the point that the company is large enough to where we're branching out so much that it's hard to kind of tie those family roots back to, to our business.
There are 3 children currently involved in the business, and they have taken time now in advance to have a discussion as a family about how this 5th generation business is going to move forward.
Basically, this area right here is our custom what we call cabinet room.
How do you pass on those values? How do you instill in the next generation what allowed the business to be built to begin with?
Where do we start? And so the answer to that is, tell me your story. I need to hear the story of the business. I need to hear the story of the family, and then once we get that story down, then we can go down the planning process.
It may be to make sure that something that is not obvious from the surface is actually the most important part of what is going to be passed on.
BGD has done a great job of supporting us from acquisitions to succession planning to making this thing, I think, secure for the next generation, which are my children.
So the kids see the vision, but they also understand the current need to continue to operate the business and what their role in operating the business is today and potentially in the future.
The risk for a family that doesn't plan for business succession is that they become one of the statistics that we're all familiar with, and that's that businesses rarely make it from one generation to the next.
I'm very proud of the fact that I have sons taking an interest in this business too as well. I mean, I think that's really neat that they're engaged in this thing to see it going forward too as well.
So many times clients come to see me and their kids or their employees are already in their 40s and their 50s. That's the time when they should be doing the succession planning of their own. So I don't know that I've ever really seen a situation where it was too early to start.